Hello, welcome back to some more GreedFall. Of course, I am still tons, and I'm still excited to play the game. No, I'm joking. I mean, I want to play, but you know. Anyway, some of you may have noticed that some changes have occurred. You may notice, especially Kurt, that Kurt is looking rather spiff. And yes, that's a scientific term, spiff. He's looking rather spliff at this time. But no, everyone got some new threads, some new gear. I figured I would take care of that off screen instead of torturing you with inventory management, and I did a lot of it. We're broke now. We're freaking broke. We had like 2,500 coin. Now we are down to 485. We're broke as a joke, but we still have a little bit more money to spend. We're going to use the blacksmith to craft some upgrades, and then we'll be broker than broke. But I want to see something. I want to see some stuff. Okay, so this is what we would be able to craft for ourselves if we had the ability. But we don't. Not yet, but soon. I like the concept for this, by the way. I do like the concept of the crafting. But as per usual with this game, the execution could have been better, in my humble opinion. Like, check out how spiff Kurt is. He's spiffy. And I changed his weapon. I'm like, I want Kurt to be the armor breaker, so to speak. Wait.
Come closer, good people.
Oh, there he is. There's this blacksmith.
Oh, it's you. Fits you like a glove. We'll make it for you. Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge. What can I do for you?
Oh, he sells stuff. What do you sell? Not that we're really in the market for buying things because we're pretty hot damn broke. Alright, looks like we have to exit all the way.
Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge. What can I...
To go to the crafting menu. Now, I am all sorts of ignorant to the auxiliary stats. Like, I'm sure these stats would be good to focus on, like increasing stun and things like that. I'm very one-track minded. I am. And you could probably already guess where that track is. And if you guessed physical damage, you guessed correctly. That is what we're going for. Yeah, baby. And we're still gonna go for damage. That's all I'm going for is damage. Hava the Red Queen. Wait, did we do it? Did we get our damage? Okay. Our damage. Ah, and just like that, our beautiful sword has become even more beautiful. Now, Kurt is the other one. I hope we have enough money and supplies for this. But he is going to be the armor breaker. Some of you might be questioning, okay, why do you say the execution is bad? Or not bad, but could have been better, should have been better. Well, my reasoning, and this is something I've thought about with other games as well, is I don't like how damage and stats are connected to the appearance of a weapon. I don't like that. I understand why they do it, but it's not something I prefer. So, like in Skyrim, steel armor all looks the same. It all has the same stats. Okay. Armor. And to me, I would have preferred a method. Yeah, look at that. He's an armor breaker now. My boy is ready. Oh. Oh wait, can I upgrade this? I can upgrade it. And I can even make it an armor breaker. I don't know, should we? Yeah, let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Let's just be broke as a joke. Broker than a joke. And by the way, this was one of the merchants I think we helped get out from the extortion racket, and yet we don't get any special dialogue for that. Very disappointing. But anyway, so with every game, just about every RPG, they do it the same way. Each armor looks different. So steel armor all looks the same because it's steel. Elven armor all looks the same because it's elven. That kind of thing. And I appreciate that. I don't care for it at this point, but I do appreciate it. Because it got us this far, people. We gotta respect where we came from. We gotta put some respect on that. Alright? But now that we're here, now we should be getting more advanced. Steel armor shouldn't all look the same. Steel only refers to what something is made out of, not necessarily what it looks like shape-wise. So, my preferred method, what I would like to see games start to do, Have we hit anyone yet? I don't feel like we have.
Move away. Things are about to get
There, that fixed that. Good God. Look at that damage. Look at that damage sandwich. I forgot. We also added another mod for quality of life. You might not know this. I don't know how you could not know this if you've been watching thus far. But I hate looting so much. I hate it so much. And well, even though I was not looking for it, I found a mod for people like myself who absolutely hate looting. And the way this mod works is that when it comes to dead bodies, corpses if you will, activating the lantern should area loot. Look at that. Oh, I'm in love with this mod. I'm in love with this mod. Now, I had to do some special work because there was a mod conflict between the mod that allows me to see this beautiful compensator. Look how beautiful it is now. It is so damn beautiful. It is so smexy. It's not even funny. Now that we have the crafting upgrades on it. But there was conflicts between the two mods. And I was somewhat heartbroken by this. Because I'm like, no, what do I do? Because I have to see my compensator. Like, it is a must. But I also really hate looting. A lot. By the way, what we are doing, we're actually gonna focus on the main quest. Because we've been messing around for far too long. There's this side quest we can't even do because we have to progress in the main quest. We're finally going to do that. I think. Not 100% sure. Mainly because, you know, we're going to explore. Exploring is our first priority. No, I don't want to. No, we're going to do that. I feel like I feel like we need to do that first. We have to do this first. But yes, there was a mod conflict. I posted to both mod authors. One of them was like, nah dude, I already took care of that. All you gotta do is this. And it turns out that mod author was 100% right. And I appreciate the hell out of the mod authors. Both of them. Quick Loot and the one for Sheathe. And the quick loot person is the one that got back to us, letting us know that they had already had that in mind and fixed it. So you'll notice we got a snazzy new cape. I was not paying attention before or forgot, but we had a sailor cape on before. That's just not acceptable. Nah. Ava's not a sailor. She's in a congregation of damn merchants. But yeah, I did a lot of shopping off screen to spare you guys. But look at this awesomeness right here. Check it out. Stasis duration increased by 6 seconds. Did I hear some of you say that you were in love? Did I? Because, yeah, me too. I love that necklace. Since we upgraded Vasco, see, it doesn't look like much of an upgrade, does it? But notice the studs. Same with Kurt. Kurt's got some studs now. But we are looking good. We are prepared. We even upgraded Siora. Look at her. We took this from Siora. We gave her that other one. But yeah, as I was saying, I would like it if the way it worked was that you kind of like how actually Dragon Age Inquisition, even though I really didn't care for that game, handle things the way I feel like they should be handled in every single RPG regarding crafting. And that was, you get a blueprint and that determines the shape.
We are arriving in my mother's village. Red rice. There are wild beasts around it. We must be careful. The guys rad. The red spears know how to defend themselves, but we must be careful on the way there.
We are approaching a native village.
You know what? Let's go ahead and put this on since we're going to be interacting with her village. I'm not always going to do that, but this is kind of like a first impression. And look how they look so similar, these two. Look at them. It's pretty cool, right? But the blueprint determined what something was going to look like, or the shape they were going to have. While what you made the item out of determine its look. So you might pick the overlay design of armor. Wait, there's more people to punch in the face? Because you know we will punch people in the face. You know that's how we roll. That is what we will do. We punch in the face and face in the punch. Look at that. Look at that. 18 seconds. I really appreciate you guys messing up the hot damn crowd control. I really didn't want to do that, but I can't turn around. Check this out. Oh, I love this mod. Where have you been all my life, mod? It also makes it so that when you loot from crates or chests or whatever, it's automatic. You know we're doing some exploration. Don't act like you ain't know. You knew. But you'd pick like the overlay design of armor and then go, alright, I'm gonna make it out of azurite or something, whatever. And maybe azurite is blue. So then the armor had a blue appearance. Now that's close to how I would do it. There is a little bit of a difference. I'd also give the player the chance to, or the ability to dye their armor. That's the only difference from how Dragon Age Inquisition handled that. Because I feel like the look of what you wear just should not be dependent on what it's made out of. Like, have the stats you want and have the look you want. I feel like it's outdated now. The days, like, we should be well past the days when you had to choose between a look and stats. And if you play game, I mean, I'm a casual and I've been there, so I know you real gamers have all been there. Where, you know, you've played games and it was like you didn't, because games are usually very linear in their gearing. Oh, oh boy. That definitely caught me off guard. Woo, boy! Holy crap. See, some corpses it won't loot automatically. And I think that's because in the mod author's efforts to make sure you didn't accidentally mess up quests or anything like that, it protects certain corpses. Like better safe than sorry kind of thing. But yeah, you know, most games handle gear very linear like, even to this day. So there's a best weapon, there's a best armor, and you're just trying to go for those things.
This is where the spears of all past warriors are gathered. The branches are reclaimed by the tree and bring strength to the village.
Okay.
Ato on Olmanawi, do you want to trade?
No, because we're broke. But you know, you might have the ultimate weapon, and that's the best weapon in the whole game. But then you look at ultimate weapon and it doesn't go with your look. You don't like it. It's ugly. Or at least, or maybe it's just doesn't fit your character. Like, you don't like the look. I feel like RPGs need to start getting to a point where you can have both the stats you want and the look. That isn't to say there shouldn't be special weapons, like named weapons, that their look is what it is. Those should absolutely be there. But you should also overall be able to take the look of a weapon you like, get that design, make it out of what you want, make it out of whatever you want to make it out of, and then dye it to whatever colors you want. That's my opinion.
Who do you think you are? By what right do you enter the home of our queen?
I am the emissary of the Congregation of Merchants. I have come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwand, you are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekidin Nadagais only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them and avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
Yeah, let's make haste. Even though I'm pretty sure it's not gonna matter.
To go towards Didekidin Nadagais, we must follow the path leading toward the heights and to the forest.
Fair enough. I think is this way. Let's go this way. So that's my opinion. Guild Wars 2 handles it interestingly. It's not how I would do it, but I think in an MMO it works. But it was like you literally could make your gear look however the hell you wanted in that game. Well done. It really was. Alright.
Wait. We should go left here. It's a more difficult path, but it's much shorter.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the right, it would seem.
Before a battle, it makes sense that they wanted to avoid a path with more danger.
If it is dangerous, let's not risk braving it when time is against us.
We risk meeting a great many beasts. But if we follow the warriors, we risk catching up with them too late to sway them.
We're gonna take the faster way, even though it's supposedly more dangerous.
Thanks for listening to me. I fear my mother may have already thrown herself into the battle.
Because, you know, we're all about throwing ourselves straight into danger. I mean, come on. Hava, Red Queen, the Red Baron. Look how long they're frozen for.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
I love that loot mod. Good God. That should just be a standard feature in RPGs, people. Looting is not something that adds to the player's experience. Okay, developers, it's not fun for us, man. Make it easier. I'm just saying. I got so wrapped up in something. I don't even know if I don't remember if I explained how it works, but the reason I reconfigured the hot buttons. Look at that sweet, sexy damage. Oh my goodness, did you see the smexy damage of that compensator? Good Lord. What were you doing before? We did like 800 damage before. Now we do almost that much with a regular swing if we're hitting them out of stasis. And 1406. Oh! Makes you want to sing. Oh! I'm not going to sing. I'm terrible. I'm going to sing at some point probably, but not right now. Since we're just getting to know each other. Oh wait, that does not seem like a good idea to slide down that way. No, it's not a good idea because if we slide down, we'll be stuck. We'll have to walk all the way back up. But the way the auto loot or the area loot works, it relies on when you activate the lantern, and I think that was a good idea. It was a good use since, as the mod author points out, the lantern is pretty useless in this game. And so it's like you just hotkey the lantern, and when you activate the lantern, it will area loot the corpses within a certain range. It's like 25 meters, I believe it says on the mod's description page. Oh, it's on. Oh, it is on. I bet these people are all worse than my companions. Look at that smack smack. Check out the smack smack. Wow, Siora has never done that for us. And all the time we've known. Who is this? Is that her mom? Because I'm kind of feeling her mom right now. I'm starting to wish she was part of our group instead. Okay, okay, more stuff Siora has never done. I don't know who this woman is, but I'm completely taken with her right now.
You are too late, Siora. Mother has fallen and we are defeated. No, no, no. This is not fair.
I am so sorry.
Who is this woman? She resembles one of us, but is dressed like a
No,
renagsaie.
she's not.
I'm the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I am sorry for your loss.
The congregation? And what side are you on in this war? Those that massacre our people? Essel, calm down. You know that Mother sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight was nearly over. Was this part of your plan? You know that these monsters are taking our own. They must make honorable amends.
Now, I'm very disappointed that she said Hava was dressed like a renagsaie, because she is not. Okay? She is dressed almost the same as Siora is right now. So, come on, Spider. It would have been like one, maybe two extra dialogues lines. Or lines of dialogue. Excuse my mental dyslexia. You know what? Hava's gonna go with this. She's even dressed for it.
We got here as fast as we could, I assure you. And we have fought by your side. Listen, after a battle, whether lost or won, the elders say that we must return the dead to the earth.
And tend to the wounded. She is right, Iselt. This is no time to continue the fight. Truly spoken. You are right, and you know our traditions. I feel weak.
You need to return to the village and care for your wounds. We will watch over the others.
Thank you. I'll see you again, Siora. Thank you for soothing her anger. We must tend to the wounded now. And find my mother. Or her body, if she is indeed dead.
Look at this massacre. How?
Find her banner. It bears the symbol of our clan.
I kind of want to take this off now, because it's not even the strongest gear she has by far. But it is very disappointing that it didn't matter that she was wearing this. I mean, like, find a way for it to matter, and or, you know, change the dialogue. What a missed opportunity. I mean, I guess she can keep it on for now. Yeah, let's do that while we're here. While we're helping her people. See, like, some of the corpses seem like they must be identified differently in the code or something. I mean, it should be obvious. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Armand. He will take care of you.
Because I don't know what the technical terms are. But, like, I'm guessing in the coding, maybe that's... in the coding, that those bodies, despite technically being normal corpses, they're somehow coded differently.
Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Arwant. He will take care of you.
Don't even say thank you or Samanali or whatever. You know, like, I feel like there should have been more dialogue here. As an amateur writer, of course I always feel like there should have been more dialogue. Or I'll say, generally speaking, that's going to be my mindset. Oh, I did not mean to do that, y'all. Everyone relax. My bad. I apologize. It's difficult to figure out the area we're supposed to be searching. And I can't see all that well, truth be told.
These ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
Dadida Keaton Nada Gaze. There was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes, it means ruins of the first guardian.
I would like to dig around a little on the site. We might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
Yeah. I'm struggling. I'm very much struggling trying to figure out.
Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make
Okay.
sure. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors.
I think that man is still breathing. I'm pretty sure that's what she said. Right? And the thing about it is that was not a man. That was not a man at all. So Spider, come on. Come on. See, my problem is I can't tell if we're still in the search radius, if we've gone too far. The game is not very clear.
Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors. Another warrior who survived. I do not think that we will find any more of them now. We healed them all, thanks to you. May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Yeah. Yeah, we did. I did not think we were going to, truth be told, because I figured we'd run out of time, but yeah. Now, there should be more dialogue for that whole situation. There was only 5 people to find, number 1. I'm sure you could have come up with 5 different things for Siora to say. Every time we found someone. Like, I'm pretty sure they could have. Okay, they're talented enough. The people who made this game are clearly talented. There's no denying that. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go that way. Try to find Mama Siora. I mean, that's not her name, but still. Her name isn't Mama Siora, but still. But, yeah, you could have had some small conversations for 5 different people we need to find. Maybe even had them in different situations, needing different things. I don't know. I think they could have easily done more with that, and it would not have taken up considerable more time. Like, I don't think it would have had a considerable impact on how long it would have taken to finish the game. Boy, there's the flag right there.
I beg of you, help me.
Still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Siora!
Now, why did she say Siora like that, as if she wanted to stop her? When you choose whether or not to stop her, that doesn't make sense. Come on. Technically, your character didn't have to say anything. This could have just been, you know, kind of frozen in time. Now, if I was playing the kind of character I would normally play, alright, if my dude was in this situation, he would convince Siora to stop. But we're not playing, we're not playing my dude. And Ava's a little bit bloodthirsty. It's who she is. And she's not going to apologize for who she is.
Need some help?
They took her. The Queen.
We must find her. I will not leave her to their whims.
If your mother is in the hands of the bridge, they'd have taken her to their closest camp.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring her back.
You know it. If I was a developer, there would have been at least 3 options. But one of those options would have been hidden in a way. So, you could have your character convince her to stop, right? Or you could encourage Siora to keep going with what she was doing. Now, the way I would have handled it is that if you encourage Siora to stop, or if you tell Siora to stop, like there's something right here, you get another option to kill the guy yourself. Now, you're probably going, you sick bastard. You know what? First of all, yes I am, but but no, to me it adds to the role play. It adds to the role play. Like maybe Ava's like, no, you shouldn't do it. I don't want you to turn into that. But yeah, I'll do it, and maybe that is a conversation for later. Like if you do it that way. Maybe Siora asks you about it sometime after the fact. And she's like, why did you stop me only to kill him yourself? I wanted the satisfaction, you know, that kind of thing. And, you know, you get to explain it. Just look at that. Look how long they sit there.
Let's see if you can walk off this fight.
I thought that thing was
Move
dead.
away. Things are about to get dicey.
Wait, is something else still alive? Ah. Look at that range. Just my opinions, my review and gameplay. See, I told you I was probably gonna end up singing terribly at some point. I told you, and I followed through. Horribly, but I did it. We are reaching our weight. Ordinarily, I would cut you guys out of this so you wouldn't have to worry about it, but we're kind of weight. We're kind of heavy. Remember, it doesn't make sense to save hats because you cannot break them apart. It cannot be done. So you may as well sell them. Alright, so we have... Gotta make sure we have every faction. Course of the game did this the way I would have done it. It wouldn't be so hard to figure out where I need to stop. All this gear is weak. All that loot is weak. Are we good now? Okay, we're pretty good. Yeah, we are going away from the objective because we explorers. Hey, what's going on with the gate? That was painful. They are poisoning the crap out of us. Well, this was a terrible idea on my part because there's a lot of enemies over here. I was hoping to hit both of them, man. I wish I hit more than one enemy more often. I guess we looted them all. I guess we got them. Now this is odd, right? Because that's an easy way to climb. But fair enough, game. Fair enough. Doesn't it look like there should be like a chest there? We need to explore, explore, explore because we are broke. Hey, there's something this way. But I'm kind of concerned we're gonna... Oh, it's not gonna let us descend. All you jerks out there that are saying I told you so. Told you so, tons. You can't explore in this game. You're probably right, but that's just not how I feel, okay? I still feel very much like I'm exploring. That's what happens when you have no armor. You get wrecked.
Things are about to get dicey.
I forgot about the freaking bat we put on ice. So much better than having to manually walk to each and every corpse. If you get nothing else, get you that mod. You owe it to yourself to get you that damn mod called Quick Loot. Search the ruins. Search them for what? What for? What the hell do I care? Look how beautiful this weapon is. Let me see if we can fix the cape, because it is kind of bothering me a little bit. Was that enough to fix it, just looking at it in inventory? It was. That was enough to fix it.
There are some
Oh.
images on these walls.
Let's get closer.
This is the first time I've seen these drawings so closely.
You have never come here. You certainly seem to know the place.
This site is sacred and taboo. Everyone knows where it is, but no one ever comes here. All these colors are so beautiful. I never would have imagined that they could create something so delicate.
Who are you talking about?
Of those who built these lodgings, that my ancestors vanquished in a past war.
You know who they were?
I only know the legend. The legend of the Kid and the Daiges.
I'm listening.
It is said our people lived peacefully until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own. They dug great caverns into the earth, ripped down our forests, destroying everything in their wake. They were evil. The warriors killed so many people that even their own people came to fear them. Here they built a terrible city that spewed out clouds of cinder and death. Our kings and queens were desperate. They went to the heart of our island, and the island heard them. From the woods appeared the first guardian. He was taller than a city, and with each step it smashed a lodging. It was a guardian of Rat, and the city could not resist him. Since then, the earth answers our call for magic, and in exchange, we become Almanawi, in keeping with the pacts our kings and queens once made.
It is a very sad and terrible legend. I wonder who these people from the sea could have been. A people from the continent, no doubt. Our Malachor might well be the cursed result of that war from another age. We have nothing more nor anyone else to find here. I must report all we've learned to Constantine.
So, our people have been here before, apparently. And given Hava comes from the congregation of merchants, I would have to assume that it was the congregation of merchants that were here in the first place. I don't know. But you know what I do know? That Hava is not in shape, because she cannot climb this wall. So, she's not been doing enough P90X, apparently. Now I want to find... I do want to find her mom. I do. But I'm fairly certain she's already dead, like completely dead. I'm pretty sure she died. And she was going to die no matter what we did. I know the game said, oh, we can go left or we can go right, but left is shorter. You know, but I'm willing to bet no matter which way we came, maybe the only thing it might have affected would have been reputation. Wait, what are we locked onto? No. That's what we need to do next. We're not going to advance the ancient secret quite yet. And I know we got this side quest, but like I said, I want to knock out this other main quest has been waiting patiently for our tender love and care. So we're gonna put this back on. I think we explored everything that we can right now. So with that said, we're gonna end this part for now. Until next time, take care.